Understairs people haunting me. They say you never notice the small things until it's too late. For me, it was the pale, perfect handprint pressed into my skin this morning, 5 tiny fingers curling around my ankle like a warning. My dad used to tell me stories about the Understairs people, little voices that whispered from the basement, asking for favors or promising secrets. I always thought he was just trying to keep me away from his stash of old comics and dusty tools. But last night, I woke up to the gentle patter of footsteps that didn't belong to anyone in our house. I remember lying still, heart pounding, as the footsteps stopped right outside my bedroom door. My name floated through the dark, high-pitched and echoing, like a chorus of children singing off-key. I didn't dare answer. Instead, I squeezed my eyes shut, repeating that it was just a dream, that there was no one under the stairs. But when I finally opened my eyes at dawn, the handprint was there, cool and damp, as if something had climbed out of the shadows to touch me while I slept. Curiosity, or maybe denial, pushed me to investigate. I crept downstairs, flashlight in hand, every creak of the steps sounding like a countdown. The basement was colder than usual. As the beam flickered across the walls, I saw hundreds of handprints, some tiny, some impossibly small, staining the wood around the stairwell. Each one seemed to pulse with a life of its own, and I felt an urge to run, but something kept me frozen. The whispers grew louder, overlapping into a desperate chant, my name twisting into something unrecognizable. That's when I saw them, peering out from beneath the stairs, eyes wide, mouths stretched in hungry smiles. They beckoned, gesturing for me to come closer, their voices promising I'd never be alone again. I ran, stumbling up the steps as cold fingers brushed my heels. Now, every night, I hear them calling from below, begging me to return. I keep the basement door locked, but sometimes, just before sleep takes me, I feel their hands pressing into my skin, marking me, reminding me that I'll always belong to the Understairs people.